It's smarter to be on SportsGrid. You studied the stats. You had the perfect bracket until your upsets turned into regrets. SportsGrid rides the highs and lows of every buzzer beater, bracket buster, and Cinderella story.
The Big Ten Freshman of the Year!
Our team brings you sharp insights, real-time reactions, and all the madness. Only on SportsGrid.
The two guys that can do it all.
Too much electricity this morning.
This is a good time. We're having a lot of fun.
I had to do a triple take. Ka-ching! Why? Because of parity. I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Load management is a dirty word.
Let him rip.
You know what? Circumstances provide the results. What? How do you do this once? Oh, Donnie, you've got such a good show there.
A network that is booming.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid. It's smarter to be on SportsGrid.
All right, folks, we are back with you here on SportsGrid. Did they open up these threes?
I don't know.
Oh, it's 3 pluses plus 300.
Is
it's
that what
there?
it is?
You can get it.
Are
They're
you-
not letting you get 2 plus.
Are you taking it?
I wanted the 2 plus. Unlock the 2 plus.
Come on, just take the 3.
No.
Come on.
Why?
Because it's live. It's up.
Oh, it's
Minus-
up. Here we go.
All right,
All
I'm
right, hold
taking
on. All right, so then there we go.
All right.
Which ones you take?
I take the 3.
All right, and I'll take the 2.
All right.
So me first, then you. All right?
So always the way it is.
No, I don't really. All right, so then that's what it is. Can I get the first half under in
You
Houston,
know who
Purdue?
does that to me a lot?
Who?
Radio partner.
No, that's not right.
Does it to me a lot.
That can't be true.
If I like the 8.5, he likes the 7.5. He goes right undercuts.
Yeah.
So that's just it. We need a hot. Hey, LJ Cryer, game started.
Yeah.
Hey, guy.
Easy.
Wake up.
It was second half guy.
What do
I
you
got a
mean?
first half under.
Yeah, but you're not going to score 31 points in this game. Can we at least get the guy on the board?
How many are they at right now? 33. So I have under 61 and a half.
29 points.
Yeah.
No shot.
All right, well, let's, again.
Can we get this LJ Cryer?
Oh, there he is. Passes it. Ooh,
Give it up, kid.
on. Defense has been good on the Boilermaker side. Oh, hold it. Count your pennies. Reset it. Reset it. Reset
this
it.
is ugly.
Oh, Braden Smith, Hall of Fame dimer. Blows the bunny. Tick.
This is unbelievable.
Tick.
You want to talk about
I knocked my
ugly?
earpiece out. Go ahead.
That's all right. This is it. Only on SportsGrid. Who was that?
LJ Cryer.
This is just an ugly game.
Yeah.
Oh, get up, Braden Smith.
He got hit.
Listen, come on.
He thinks he's bleeding, but he's not.
It thinks he's bleeding. Doesn't matter. You scrape it up, put some ointment on it. He'll be fine in the morning.
Ointment.
A little Neosporin.
Who was the guy that got knocked down the other day we were on? Who was that?
Kaufman Wren.
Oh, it was. Yeah, it was Kaufman Wren.
Yeah.
Wow.
Against McNeese.
That was incredible. Yeah, good call.
14 bounds plus 1140. Had him at 12. That's as high as you could get him.
Was the 12. Yeah, he had a good game for you there. Was that who had the second foul there, Joe?
I didn't see that.
I think JoJo Tugler.
What does that say about 31 seconds? What does that say? Big Ten tournament.
Oh, it's how much time he's, I guess, been on the bench, maybe?
Okay.
Yeah, he plays every second of these games, it feels like, Braden Smith. They're going to need him to be good today.
There's Kaufman.
Oh, another bunny miss.
Yeah, Kaufman Wren.
Oh, it
N1.
turns into an N1. Oh, goodness.
Kaufman.
We need to
Wren
button this up.
Starting to eat underneath.
Live total 129.5 in game. First half total. Let's see how. See, what is 56.5? Does that feel correct to you?
What?
The first half total is 56.5.
Yeah, that's 17 points.
Do you think I'm being paranoid?
No, I'm looking at something else here. I was looking at the. They got 36.
36, free throw coming. So he made this. That's fine. But did he make this? It's
Yes.
1917?
Yeah.
So you're at 36. So the first. I mean, I don't know. It's hard for me to.
Yeah, but look,
I know I played the under. It's so hard to adjust to these numbers, though, isn't it?
it is. How much does Kaufman Wren have?
Let's see. He's starting to open it up a little, it feels
He's got
like.
5.
Yeah, two boards.
Yeah, nowhere near. What do you think his second half number is if they put it up?
Oh, yeah, that'll be a good look, Joe.
Terrible.
Starting to throw it all over the
Turnovers
map.
is starting to just-
Kaufman Wren could be actually live and available right
Yeah.
now. Hold on.
When is this tip happening in
10
Auburn?
bounds, 11-1, 25 points, 850. That does nothing. Why is it 20? Why are they only offering like highest level of the ladder? Like, can't we just get something calm, easy,
No,
deep
because
breath?
the books they want to take our money tonight, and obviously nothing is easy.
Yeah.
They're making a fortune. Is that Crier? In and out. What did
another
they shoot?
offensive rebound.
Is that
though.
Crier?
Another triple.
Who's worse shooting, Auburn or Houston tonight?
I think Miles. I don't know. Let me see if it's the case right now where the only one to make a 3 on Houston is Uzan. The rest of the team, Joe, is over.
Crier shut out.
19-19 in this game,
Unbelievable. They have
5 to
21
go.
points. The guy's got nothing.
I just need this to stay under the first
I don't
half.
even have him for a big. I have him for 15. This
Oh,
guy's
that
not
rims
gonna,
out. Beautiful.
Guy's not going to get anything in the first half.
Crier.
I mean, nothing.
It's not been good.
Is that him? No.
No, he's up at the top of the key.
There he is, right him. Right
Now, he can score in bunches, Joe, but it's not, wow, total defensive collapse. They're at 40. They're at 40 right now, these two teams.
You need under 61 and a half.
Yeah.
You're all right.
It doesn't feel like that, though. I'll be honest with you. I'm not even trying to.
These unders, Kev, whenever you're backing these teams and they chuck threes.
Yeah.
But Houston's been very methodical, and right now, yeah, I mean.
There you go. But see, you got to close out possessions. You know?
Yeah, but even this one, they're taking it down to the clock.
Yeah, that's true. That goes? Come on.
All right, so maybe you're up against it right now.
Purdue's been hitting their threes in this game, which has been a
Again,
big factor.
It has been.
In keeping, they're up right now, you know? I mean, wow, they only have 3 made. It feels like they have more. But that's totally wrong. It feels like they have a lot more.
Man, you talk about playing.
Under 4, 22-21, Purdue leads. Live spread right now is 4.5. Live total 127.5. Minus 230 for Houston to win this game. National title odds still setting plus 650. Not too much movement there. Same number on Auburn, in fact.
Crier, bad performance. Just terrible. Just a terrible performance.
How many shots, though, Joe, do you even have? 0 for 6. Woof.
You know, I could tell this is going to be one of the nights, hopefully, where I go on the sides pretty good. Hopefully I'm on the right side tonight.
Yeah.
But, I mean, first 2 games I was on the right side. I didn't load up on the sides.
Right.
I loaded up on the total.
Yeah.
Wrong move. Now I have no total,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm banking on the sides.
Right. Which gets tricky.
It's unbelievable.
Well,
But
yeah.
This is it. This is the game we do.
Sure is, Joe.
You know? Let's get this thing started. I mean, scrape them up. Let's go. Get them out of the locker room. What are we doing here?
Can't have a whole lot. All right, so
We're going to be with you tomorrow, too.
Well, you know, we are.
6 to 9 p.m.
Can't wait.
Must watch TV.
Oh, absolutely.
Dynamic duo right here. Yeah, this is it.
We got to do
We'll
it.
get it done.
We give the people what they want. Longest halftime of all time, Auburn, Michigan.
Probably.
I mean,
It's probably bigger halftime than Kendrick Lamar with Kansas City and Philly.
say Drake. I bet 2 threes. You bet 3 threes.
Yeah.
I don't
felt
know if
like
I
that
like
was an hour ago.
You know, they went out with the cooler though. Did they have a halftime performance or something?
Not sure.
Red Panda, maybe.
You say Red Panda, I think of Panda Express. I think of
Yeah.
food.
You like halal food?
Not really.
Chicken rice, white sauce.
Chicken rice, you can get me.
That's what chicken and rice, a little white sauce.
Yeah.
I think you might like it.
Beans, throw a little beans in there.
That's not how it comes, but
No, but I'm saying.
so you like a Chipotle.
Yeah.
All right.
You got me talking food. This is not good. Late night.
Well, listen, next
dark
break,
on the
you
grid.
can start prepping the salad.
3 of 16. Points in the paint.
I need 2, you need 3. Maybe we should
18
take
turnovers.
4.
All right, let's stop. Now we're gonna talk about Janai Broom.
This interview better happen a while ago. They better not be talking to him live in game. They're slowing him up. Let the kid get out there, shoot a couple of jumpers. 10 points, 11 bounds.
I need one more bound, and then I need to root on this Miles Kelly. 12 points second half. Not good.
Listen, he makes 3 threes, you're right there.
All right.
And we'll root it in. Quick break. It's in-game live. It's Bracket Central. SportsGrid.
So my team didn't win this weekend, but I still did with this app that's taking over the game. Sports Millions Pick'em lets you make quick and easy predictions. Pick your favorite players, go higher or lower, and you can still win big even if your team loses. Plus, the multiplier is insane. With just a few picks, you can win big money. So get on it. They've got a welcome bonus to help you start off your winning streak.
Anyone that's been to a sporting event, the atmosphere before a game, I think Game Time Decisions has that same exact atmosphere. This is our arena. This is what we do. There is going to be an energy to Game Time Decisions that you will feel night in and night out. The excitement you get when you lock your bets in, when you're figuring out what you want to do, we can zone in on the biggest games each night. I want this to be the place that people come to before the games start so they feel as ready as possible to lock in their cards. We are going to hit every single one of those markets that you need to know about. We're going to go through every single thing, and I've got a great team behind me that's going to help me get the job done. There is not going to be a better place, I promise you, than Game Time Decisions to get that new information, react to it, and be able to then bet accordingly. We will have everything at our disposal, and we will use that to our advantage. I'm Kevin Walsh. Tune into Game Time Decisions from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern on SportsGrid.
Two guys that can do it all.
Too much electricity this morning.
This is a good time. We're having a lot of fun.
I had to do a triple take. Ka-ching! Why? Because of parity. I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Load management is a dirty word.
Let him rip.
You know what? Circumstances provide the results. What? How do you do this once? Oh, Donnie, you've got such a good show there.
A network that is booming.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid.
Back right here on SportsGrid, Joe Lisi. I'm Kevin Walsh. 32-32 in Auburn, Michigan. Danny Wolf hit a three-point shot to get things going for the Wolverines. Janai Broom put up a bucket of his own as we sit tied right now. 1-3 has gone in, waiting on a second. Then we wait on a third. Free throws, though, now, as we have some teams in the bonus here, which is frustrating me. Edge of my seat style now for this first half under Purdue and Houston. As I see it at a flat 3-minute mark, 24 for Purdue, pair-made free throws for Emmanuel Sharp. More than anything, I need it to be slow, Joe, as they're sitting at 47 points.
I think you're okay. I mean, 61, 14 points in 2.5 minutes, the way this game has gone, Kev, I think you're good.
The freebies is what worries me. It's the ability to score without the clock moving on any drives. as Purdue gets another to fall.
Yeah.
49 points on the board now, only 12 of room.
We need a 3 within a minute and a half here, or at least one of us hits. Come on.
Get it to Broom. He's gonna. Can the big men both do it for us, Joe? Oh, great look.
Shoot it.
Go ahead, give us another. Uzan responds with a 3. We're at 52 now. I am going to lose this first half total, which is just going to be remarkable.
No, we have a minute
here. It was
here.
56 and a half.
All right.
How could this be? I mean, how could this just possibly be? It was in-game 56 and a half, and these teams just get hot from triples. It's a low total, though.
Yeah, but you don't have 56 and a half, right?
But I'm saying, like, for it to get that low and, again, like I said, my confidence level's not where I want it to be. Come on, we're going to get a made triple the first minute, you're telling me? Get it to Miles in the corner. Throw it out, Denver. Oh, this Janai Broom might have 100 in this game.
Is that Broom?
Yeah. Put back. 14th rebound? 13th or 14th rebound?
He's got 13 bounds, 14 points. I should have taken that bet. Why didn't I do it?
40?
Yeah, 30 and 14.
Slow. They're getting open looks on this defense.
Who was
now.
that? Was that Cryer?
No, it's Emmanuel Sharp. I have a chance. I'm in it, Joe, but it's going to be a battle. Minute 20 to go.
Yeah, this Miles
29-55, 5 of points of room.
This kid is killing me, Miles Kelly. This guy's an absolute...
How are we not going to get multiple made threes in that window? I'm not even understanding that.
I don't know. Two guys...
Jump ball! Oh, no. Braden Smith makes the 3. I have 58 points on the board, 3 points of room.
All right.
3 points of room.
Miss.
Scoreless minute, maybe.
Miss.
Scoreless minute, maybe. I know we're behind on this TV. I'm staying spoiler-free.
Come on, miss.
Scoreless minute, please.
Come on.
Do us a favor. Enough of these 3-point shots. Come on, one for the good guys. That's a long 2. Offensive board slow. We're Houston basketball. Oh, you got to be kidding me, Manny Sharp from out. Slow Purdue. No triples defense. No fouls, no triples.
Why do you need a triple? Doesn't beat you, does
Yes, it does. 61 and a half.
They're at 58.
Oh, you're right. Oh, that's attaboy, Lisi. Math was not my strong. Oh, shoot it from wherever you want. Defense. That's what I like to see. Attaboy, Joey Jackpot.
That's it.
Couldn't have done it without you.
That's it.
All right.
30.
What just happened?
I don't know. I need points.
Did that not finish? Did they just call a foul at the buzzer, at the gun? I got a headache. I'm going a little crazy over here.
I need this Auburn to step up. They're giving me agita right now.
What's the live number? Don't talk to me.
Now he's all happy. Now he's all giggles. Giggles, Kev.
So what am I here to lose?
Oh, -2.5.
Is that what I am here to do? Am I just here to get knocked around as your pick-me-up? Is that what I am? He doesn't need food. He doesn't need water. No trip to the bathroom. Just let him watch Walsh suffer, and this guy leaves 6 hours, 7-hour marathonic.
Sign me up.
Tomorrow he's there.
2.5 in-game number. What are we doing with this guy? I mean, really, with these refs. I mean, I need it. I'll take the gimme points right before half.
Oh, boy.
You're gonna get right at 60.
Joey Boilermaker.
You picked the book off. They gave you a bad number. You made them pay.
You gotta be worried. There's a technical foul or something. You got to be cautious. Never in the clear is how I see it.
I don't know.
These teams went triple. Come on, is this thing over?
Is what over?
This half.
Yeah, I think so.
9 made threes between these teams. They can't make twos.
I need 9 threes from Auburn right now. Could I get that?
Could you imagine if I lost on free throws and stuff at the buzzer?
Yeah,
Wouldn't that have been tragic?
Would have been. Why couldn't I get this? Why couldn't I just take Janai Broom for points and bounds 25 points and 14 bounds would have been a huge number for me.
You think he gets there on the points?
Yeah, 11 points, and we got 15 minutes left.
How many? What do you think what's his live number? He's plus 850 to get to 30.
Really?
He and Wolf to get to 50s plus 390 on the combo.
Not good now.
Well, I bet at 12-1 that you wanted nothing to do with for some
So
reason.
you have it.
Yeah. But it doesn't. I don't like that you don't have it. Like it felt like something that we were going to
eat with.
This guy, Ronaldo Lopez, throws 5 innings and only strikes out 1 Padre. You can't be serious.
All right.
Get knocked around on the baseball board these days. Can't figure it out. All right, so that's what's going to be this Mariners team. Year in, year out, no offense.
They were nothing since A-Rod left. Nothing. Ichiro, nothing. Ken Griffey, that's it. Miss it, Danny boy.
That's not him.
No, good.
Why would you be rooting against?
Because I have Auburn.
All the bets that I have, he goes, miss it, Danny boy, and it's not even him shooting. Showing your cards, Lisi. We'll be right back with you here on SportsGrid.
It's smarter to be on SportsGrid. You studied the stats. You had the perfect bracket until your upsets turned into regrets. SportsGrid rides the highs and lows of every buzzer beater, bracket buster, and Cinderella story.
The Big Ten Freshman of the Year!
Our team brings you sharp insights, real-time reactions, and all the madness. Only on SportsGrid.
The two guys that can do it all.
Too much electricity this morning.
This is a good time. We're having a lot of fun.
I had to do a triple take. Ka-ching! Why? Because of parity.
I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Load management is a dirty word.
Let him rip.
You know what? Circumstances provide the results. What? How do you do this one? Oh, Donnie, you've got such a good show there.
A network that is booming.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid. It's smarter to be on SportsGrid.
All right, back with you right here on SportsGrid. We're making it happen, people. Lisi, Joe. Jedi Broom going wild here.
Yeah,
19 points, 14 rebounds.
Yeah,
but trailing.
He's like Godzilla out there. It's amazing.
You let me know during the break. We did see Michigan flip to in-game favorites up 6.
Yeah, when they were up 6, it was -1.5. Total still around 139.5. I mean, you want to talk about a cold basketball team? They haven't hit anything. They haven't even been close.
Right.
From 3.
Right.
You know, I mean, Miles Kelly, all these guards are terrible right now. Pettiford, everybody. Horrible.
So let's just quickly go to the in-game options for Purdue-Houston. I know we're focused here. Anything for you live in that game? Houston is trailing by 2.
I still like Purdue. I mean, I think you got to like Braden Smith. I think you got to like the guard play right now of Purdue.
Okay.
Certainly outplaying L.J. Cryer. And what we see now, Sharp has stepped up. Uze, right? What's right? Uzan. He's the only consistent shooter right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Auburn's down. At what point? 13 minutes left. They're on a blistering pace right now.
In terms of Michigan-Auburn?
Yeah, they're back up to 139.5. I still think.
I mean, yeah, but it's well off your pregame.
Right. But,
13
and a half minutes left. That's 75.5. You don't think Auburn's going to score another 30? I should have taken that.
You're talking about the Auburn. Well, Joe, I think you might be able to get a better number than we were looking at. It's 70.5 for Auburn now. You get a much better number, Joe.
They're dogs now by 1.5.
So let's get to the under 12 and let's get involved with this game.
All right.
I'll say this to the people at home. I'm very happy I was able to get in, get out, right? In terms of the half total for Houston, Purdue. I hope you were out there. You were on it. It was a good time. We were able to get it in. I don't have a very good feeling for where this game is at right now. Houston, to me, should come back, should extend this lead. They are, to me, the better basketball team. They are shooting 4 of 15 from 2. That cannot continue. It can't. Their three-point shooting is all Milo Suzon. Sharp and Cryer are right now 1 of 8. That is atrocious in this game. I think Houston should be battling back and finding an offensive rhythm. So you could say, okay, what about maybe a Purdue team total or a Houston team total, right? 68.5. That's not as interesting to me because that's 40 points. I don't know if they actually need that in order to win this game. I think they can still bottle up a Purdue team where Trey Kaufman-Renn, to me, has no rhythm. And Braden Smith, maybe those final 30 seconds with the made triple, went to the line, or final minute, I should say, will get him going. He has been so unaggressive in this tournament. High point, he was super aggressive and was wildly inefficient. McNeese took the game off in the second half. I don't think he scored. I'm not sure he shot it. He's getting going a little bit to end the half, but he scored 5 points in the last minute and a half. What does that mean? He had 2 points, and he scored the first basket of the game. He had 2 points, and he hadn't scored in 19, 18 minutes of basketball. So that makes that difficult to try and find a spot. But if you want a big-ticket item, you're a prop player, you're liking these specials, Sharp for 20 is interesting, but it's plus 400. That's him to get to 12 more. I'm not sure I'm getting enough there. He's going to keep shooting threes. I'm just not sure I'm getting enough. There's a live specials market on DK for teams combined threes, overall threes made in this game, plus 230. Plus 230 that they get to 20. I don't hate that. You're at 9 right now. You need 11 more. To get to 25's 11-1. That's probably wild. And you could still get under. As you're seeing here from these teams, the volume is from beyond the arc. Purdue can't find a lot on the inside, plus Houston selling out to stop Kaufman-Renn. That's kind of where we're at. Huge made 3 by Tahad Pettiford, though. Michigan got up to 9. That was their biggest lead of the game.
Crazy.
It was a made 3, though, and then it's followed by a turnover. We are at the under 12. We're at a break. It's Auburn-Michigan breakdowns on the other side of it.
It's smarter to be on SportsGrid. You studied the stats. You had the perfect bracket until your upsets turned into regrets. SportsGrid rides the highs and lows of every buzzer beater, bracket buster, and Cinderella story.
The Big Ten Freshman of the Year!
Our team brings you sharp insights, real-time reactions, and all the madness. Only on SportsGrid.
The two guys that can do it all.
Too much electricity this morning.
This is a good time. We're having a lot of fun.
I had to do a triple take. Ka-ching! Why? Because of parity.
I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Load management is a dirty word.
Let him rip.
You know what? Circumstances provide the results. What? How do you do this one? Oh, Donnie, you've got such a good show there.
A network that is booming.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid. It's smarter to be on SportsGrid.
Back right here on SportsGrid, we have a really fun back and forth happening here between Michigan and Auburn. 48-42, the Wolverines lead. The Tigers just got a three-point shot to go down from Tahad Pettiford. It was not just the first three-point shot that they made in the second half. It was the first points from someone not named Janai Broom. That triple from Pettiford. Good sign, or is it a little too late? One special that's out there, just to give you an idea of the type of game you're seeing from Janai Broom, plus 750 for a 2020 game. He's plus 100 to get to 30. That would be 11 more. We will see, though, if they can start to get the three-point shots to fall for the Tigers. Again, halftime of Purdue-Houston, 31-29 right now. The Cougars are trailing the Boilermakers. We talk about following not just the in-game odds, but the national championship odds. Auburn is 10-1 as a made three-point shot goes down. Houston is at 7-1. You would see huge movement for Tennessee if Houston goes down. And I think for the Gators, you would see big movement as well if Auburn goes down. Certainly Michigan State, but I think you would see big movement for Florida because the pathway then clearing up a little bit. It's Kevin Walsh. It's Joe Lisi. Joe, 48-45 right now. Janai Broom playing great basketball. His teammates finally stepping up.
Yeah, we're seeing the perimeter game go down, right? Last 2 threes went down. So now that opens up everything on the inside now for Janai Broom. 48-47. Is this game going to go a little bit the way A&M and Michigan went, where Michigan had the 9-point lead, and maybe they allow it to slip? I just still like Auburn here. Again, when they're shooting so bad, Kev, they still have Broom dominating underneath. He's got, 15 rebounds now? I mean, he's got
14.
He's got 21
and
points.
14, yeah.
Unbelievable. He's on pace for 30.
It's even money for him to get to 30. I will say, you guys know how Lisi bets. I don't know if you said it on air. That's the only reason. Do I take Broom for 30 and 14?
Yes.
Which is, you hear, and again, unless you know Joe, right? And I mean, like, as the audience, you guys get to learn us, right? You go, oh, come on. No one's betting 30 and 14 as Auburn takes the lead back. No, Joe would have. He just couldn't, line it up and get it in. Like, Joe, he's already at 14, and he's supposed to get to 30.
I thought he would be the main factor of this team. I just didn't think Wolf could guard him underneath. And as this game elapses, it looks like now Auburn has their second win. Can Michigan sustain this style for the next 10 minutes? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if what happened there? They waved it off? What happened?
I guess so. Yeah.
Why'd they wave it off?
One of the tricky things is how wildly different continuation is from pro to college.
Yeah, but that wasn't a foul? That was
It was a foul, but they called it on the ground.
Unbelievable.
So what looked like a great N1 ends up being on the floor.
What a swing that was.
Yeah, that was for the lead.
You're talking about going up 49-48, potentially 50-48. Yeah. That's crazy. All right. Okay.
Those are the swings, man. Those are the swings. We saw it
Auburn
right there.
now still a 3.5-point favorite. They were 1.5, 2.5-point dogs.
Understandably so, the way this game was trending.
Now, what was that?
But you can see, Joe, right? Auburn had 2 threes go down. You can see if they hit some threes here.
Yeah.
I mean, they are golden.
Wow. And one. Is that Kelly?
I think they just might have called it on the floor again. What just happened?
Is that Kelly?
No, that's Denver Jones to the cup.
So what happened here?
So they call the bump. And, yeah, and just what is the easiest N1 you've ever seen at the pro level? In college, they run to let you know. Nope. All the time.
All right.
I do think their refs somewhat take pride in the fact that the continuation is not a rule in the college game. I mean, maybe it's just them enforcing the rule, but they seem to enjoy enforcing it. That's at least my read on it. Danny Wolf, grab that board.
It does look like all of a sudden now Auburn looks like they're the fresher team.
But they have to hit the threes, Joe.
Yeah,
you can tell it's so important to the offense.
7 of 17 this half. Step up, get the lead and extend. Go, big man.
Right at him.
Come on. That's all you. What are you doing?
Oh.
Why doesn't he take it to the tin?
He's right at the tin. How much more could he take it to the tin? You want him to dunk it?
Well, I'm just saying be aggressive.
All right.
Come on, man.
First lead in the second half.
Best player in the country, potentially, with Cooper Flagg. Act like it. I'm just saying, you have a potential tomato can underneath it in Wolf. Take it to him.
Why, can you stop going at Wolf?
I'm going, woo!
No, can I tell you
Wolf.
why? No, because can I tell you why?
Kelly's driving me nuts.
Can I tell you why I don't think you should be going at Wolf?
Why? Because he put up 20?
No.
Because you're on him for 20 to 50.
Because Golden is the one who's currently giving him nothing either side of the ball. 1 of 6. He's 7-1.
Human
4
anchor.
points.
He's a human anchor.
You got Kelly and Cryer, who are a combined 1 of 15 from the field and 1 of 10 from 3. I would say, Joe, that's not great.
I don't know. Are they going to tease? Is Kelly going to tease? Why didn't I just take Broom with the bounds and the points? I wanted this to be a Janai Broom game.
Right.
And I took him for the bounds, and I put it with Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put the 25 points with the 8.5 for Auburn and Purdue with the 8.5. So maybe I got a shot, depending upon how this plays out. You want to take the threes for
Purdue and Houston?
Yeah, no, the 759 mark. I saw a pretty good number. I don't know if it's still up there.
Let's see. You got even money for 2, 360 for 3,
yeah, let's do 360 for 3.
All right, but I'm going to do what I've been doing.
No, all right. Oh, good. Do it.
Is that okay?
Undercut. Yeah, undercut.
All right, so I'll bet both. All
right, let's get both.
Is that all right?
Yeah. So what is it? The 8-minute mark. Correct?
Yeah.
We're going to bet that Auburn gets hot and extend.
So I played it with you. All right?
All right, we're in.
So I played 2 as well.
Right.
But I played
well, maybe we can get 5.
24-1. It's a big ticket item. What's the line?
Are they going to the line here?
40.5.
Are they going to the line?
You're at 80, 57 points. What are you at right now? 97 points?
Yeah. No. Are they going to the line, Auburn?
No, timeout by Michigan.
All right.
You like the over right now? 97 points they're at.
What's the over?
You need 44 more in 10 minutes. Am I right about that? That looks cheap a little bit. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I'm laying. Here's what I'm laying. I'm laying 6.5 with Auburn and with the 8.5 with Purdue in a parlay.
I know. Okay.
So we're live here. We're up 1.
Auburn's at 4.5 in game now.
All right, so we're not that far off.
No, you're certainly you're tracking, you're trending. I need 2 more at a Danny
Houston
Wolf
goes
points,
down
bounds,
tonight.
assists. He doesn't have an assist.
Houston goes down.
Yep.
I heard you say that it opened up some things for everybody else.
Yep.
It's going to open up Michigan State.
If Houston goes down.
Yeah.
No, that's the Tennessee side.
No, I understand it's the Tennessee side, but I just feel like you're going to get more money coming in, even though it's on.
Oh, in terms of where bets are going to come?
Yeah, Natty. I think Michigan State will be a popular pick. Where are they right now?
Michigan State's like 18 to 1 or so, having advanced already. You know, Danny Wolf doesn't have an assist.
Oh, that was a turnover. Yes. Come on. That's it. That's it, Janai Broom. That's it. Step up and make a play. Step up and make a play.
He's done just that. Dodgers.
Why did he take him out for those 6? He could have 35 in this game. All right, what do we do here?
All right, let's take a break. Second half of Purdue and Houston's coming around up as well. We're back with you right here on SportsGrid.
It's smarter to be on SportsGrid. You studied the stats. You had the perfect bracket until your upsets turned into regrets. SportsGrid rides the highs and lows of every buzzer beater, bracket buster, and Cinderella story.
The Big Ten Freshman of the Year!
Our team brings you sharp insights, real-time reactions, and all the madness. Only on SportsGrid.
The 2 guys that can do it all.
Too much electricity this morning.
This is a good time. We're having a lot of fun.
I had to do a triple take. Ka-ching! Why? Because of parity.
I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Load management is a dirty word.
Let him rip.
You know what? Circumstances provide the results. What? How do you do this once? Oh, Donnie, you got such a good show there.
A network that is booming.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid. It's smarter to be on SportsGrid.
Back with you right here on SportsGrid. It's in-game live bracket central. I'm Kevin Walsh. That is Joe Lisi. 54-50. Auburn leading right now after Denver Jones hits a three-point shot. 17 seconds away from our window. We're going to root in a couple of made threes. Could need 2, could need 3 as that ball's out on Danny Wolf there. I'm still waiting for 2 points, rebounds, and assists from Danny Wolf. Not much panic for me right now. I'm just stunned he doesn't have an assist at all. It's all points and rebounds for Wolf in this basketball game. Half number 2 has started in Houston and Purdue. Hold on. That means maybe you know something, which would be great. No. That's going to start it for us. That starts it.
Does it?
I think that's 7:59 that went down, Joe.
All right.
Wow.
All right, come on. Who was
Keep
that?
going.
Who was
Denver
that?
Jones, not Miles Kelly.
This Miles Kelly. All right, we got one.
He's not even on this team.
We got one. It doesn't matter. We go extend.
Showing cover for you on the 6.5 in game.
Oh,
Trey Donaldson throws it over the backboard.
That's it. Come on, Janai. Extend.
Under 8 timeout. 57-50.
Wow.
Lines are locked now.
All right. Good job.
The first play we just saw, and I don't know if that's a bit or something. I don't know.
Is it when he went through the net?
No, but why did Purdue really just call a timeout a minute in?
I'm not sure.
Maybe it was like a loose ball or something.
What happened with ours? The play-by-play.
I have 7:59. Denver Jones made 3.
Okay.
So that could be really great.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I have, too. 7:59. Right? We're in agreement.
That'd be nice. We should have taken the 5.
5. Could they all be made by Auburn and they extend and start to open up a 12, 13-point lead? Smash this team. Smash.
Well, I want the in-game number, 9.5 now. How about this, Lisi? Minus 4,500 to win this game, the Auburn Tigers.
Wow.
Down to minus 3,500. People clicking on Michigan money line at 10-1. We saw the Auburn Tigers get up to 10-1, maybe a 12-1, definitely a 10-1 number to win the title. That's down to plus 490, sliced in half. One of my favorite things is how you can get the in-game championship odds because a team is trailing. That was the case here. Minus 4,500 on Auburn is down to minus 2,500. Some people taking a chance on the Wolverines, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. You're still getting a better price than when I took Auburn last week at plus 470, plus 490 on the championship odds. So 20 cents a difference, a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I mean, great mental resolve. They started to hit threes. They went inside to Broom. Defense kicked it up a notch. And again, just endurance-wise, it looks like Auburn now is the stronger team. We'll see what transpires over the next 7 or 8 minutes. But good start. We need 2 more threes to cash that ticket. That's a good start for us.
It's a great start.
It's better than what we had.
Yeah. Again, I don't know why there was a timeout. I don't know why there was an immediate timeout in. I don't know. Maybe it was just kind of like a just quickly take it call. You know what I mean?
Right.
Trying to see if. Yeah, it was a tie up. They gave the timeout there to Purdue. Okay, so a minute in, Houston got a dunk, tied it up, 31-31. We're gonna be here till 1 o'clock tonight. We're gonna get that full game for you here.
Late night on the grid, baby.
That's how we do it. You know that.
This is it. Late night. Old school.
Rooting interest for you in Auburn, Michigan, right?
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm covered.
Spread, right. Anywhere else, Joe, that like you're in this game?
Unfortunately, unless Miles Kelly wants to score 12 points in the final 7 minutes, that would help me. I'd cash.
I have right now, I just looked through like the till, right? The little under 154.5.
Okay.
I've hit my Broom bet.
Right.
I need 2 more PRA from Wolf. I have the 50 combo from Broom and Wolf. I need 9 more. And we have our made 3-point shots as well.
18-2 run in the last 432.
Yep.
So, we'll see.
Very impressive. Very impressive.
I would like to see them, Kev, extend. Oh, up 9.
Up 9 now.
Extend.
Up
Defense.
9.
Well, how much time we have, Kev?
We're 30 seconds in, 40 seconds in.
All right, so we need 3 minutes. We need 2 threes.
Yep.
All right. Come on.
Great start. And I was just about to say, I don't know if they called the foul on the floor there. That's actually a tough break for Michigan, who really needed an easy basket, and they got one right there. But if you're Michigan, you haven't scored a field goal. They just showed only one in the last 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Your guys on the interior have to be able to get you an easy one. I know Auburn's big, but you got a pair of bigs that average about 35 combined points per game. They got to be able to get you a bucket.
Yeah. And right now, they just look like they're having to work.
Yep.
It looks like the guards are out playing right now. Trey Donaldson.
I feel like I haven't seen him all night, Joe.
Yeah. I mean, he's working. Again, Wolf shouldn't be out there. I know he hit 1 3, but this guy.
The perimeter, you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, that's a nice jump hook right there.
And he gets an N1. They call the foul on Broom. Wow.
Okay. That's his first, right? Or second? I haven't
That
seen
is-
Broom.
Is fourth.
Wow. Really?
That is a
We don't
nightmare.
have sound on, so
They
it's
just subbed out Janai Broom. So that gets interesting all of a sudden.
it does.
Now, I'll go the other way. Good for our 3-point bet. Hurts me on the 50 combo to
Yeah, I'm
lose
hanging
Broom.
on by a thread right now. So, it's right on the number.
They gave Wolf an assist on that, which was nice for me.
All right,
That was a friendly roll.
here we go.
Man, 4 fouls is tough. That was a tough call
You got to
there.
put it under 4 minutes. You got to put him in.
Yeah, I actually don't mind the substitution here because he hasn't gone to the bench yet anyway. You want to get him a minute or two. I'm fine with that. But not, you can't foul him out for Michigan.
Right.
You got to let this kid play.
That's it. Let's see what happens here. 112 is the total right now. Still 40 points under what you had.
Need some threes, Joe. Need some threes. We're
Yeah.
coming up against the break. Houston, by the way, is up to 35-31. Purdue still looking for their first points. I think they're going to head to the line, so chance to get those there. Can we get Todd Pettifer to splash one? No, just a great dribble drive, putting Golden in the torture rack out there, guarding in space. We'll hit a break. We'll come right back with you. It's In-Game Live, Bracket Central.
We all know a night out at the club in Vegas can get a little bit pricey, but I've got a tip that can save you a cover fee at some of the hottest nightclubs. All you have to do is sign up online for free with a credible guest list service. Then, just show up before 10:30 and check right in. See you in Las Vegas. Let's get lucky.
You studied the stats. You had the perfect bracket until your upsets turned into regrets. SportsGrid rides the highs and lows of every buzzer beater, bracket buster, and Cinderella story.
The Big Ten Freshman of the Year!
Our team brings you sharp insights, real-time reactions, and all the madness. Only on SportsGrid.
The two guys that can do it all.
Too much electricity this morning.
This is a good time. We're having a lot of fun.
I had to do a triple take. Ka-ching! Why? Because of parity.
I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Load management is a dirty word.
Let him rip.
You know what? Circumstances provide the results. What? How do you do this once? Oh, Donnie, you've got such a good show there.
A network that is booming.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid. It's smarter to be on SportsGrid.
LJ Cryer's first basket. Man, we could be coming up. Lisi here. We're on
boy.
SportsGrid. Timeout. Tigers take a 10-point lead. Checking in on Houston. It is getting ugly. Well, now it's not. All of a sudden, Purdue's finding the bat. It was an 11-1 run to start this thing off, but Fletcher Lawyer continues to score the rock. He's got 14 in this game. Manny Sharp's come out hot. He's up to 15 in this one. The total's climbing up a little bit due to the slow Purdue start. It's still down to 131.5. Houston up to an 8.5-point favorite, 9.5-point favorite on the Tigers, Joe. These favorites, man, they are just tough to keep down.
Yeah, unbelievable. I haven't been watching a lot of the Purdue game. I just, keeping an eye right now. But you talk
Pryor, he went for back-to-back.
Yeah, I need Purdue to keep this within the number 8.5. We'll see if they could do it. Not a good start, but you talk about Auburn stepping up,
Yeah.
wearing down. They're making threes. We need one more three within the next minute for me to cash. You already cashed the 2, right?
Yeah, but I played the 3. I can't not play the 2.
Yeah, so you
You
got
know?
the 2.
Yeah. But
But
we'd
now
love the 3.
Yeah, we need one more.
Michigan's offense has been atrocious.
Terrible. What are they? 2 points or 3 points in the final? What?
It's everything's. They can't make a field goal. Is what the real issue appears to be in this game. But
Trey Donaldson, non-existent.
Golden pulls a triple for us. Wow.
Could
All
we
right,
get
touches
one?
glass.
Could we get one?
That'd be great.
Put the dagger in. Put the dagger in, man.
You like keeping Broom on the bench?
Yeah. I said under 4 minutes you put him in there.
Yeah.
Uh,
Pettiford has it going. I don't mind it.
Come on. Come on.
Won it for the last 3. That's fair enough. Pass that.
All right.
That's a 4. Oh, my God.
All
That's
right,
an
we'll ta-
unbelievable shot.
And one.
I mean,
one. I
and
mean, I'm
one.
happy.
That's
I'm laying
outrageous.
the 6.5, Kev, with Auburn. I need
Yeah.
this. So,
That is an outrageous shot.
Unbelievable. You want to talk about pulling away in the second half?
Yeah.
Pulling away
This
right
kid's
now.
up to 18 off the pine.
They
Wow.
were down 9.
Yep.
And-
48-39.
And have outscored them. How much?
It was 40.
feel
I
like
believe
it's
it was
27 to 4.
48-39. So it is a 28-6 run.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
28-6 run. Not bad.
No.
Not bad for the Auburn Tigers, Joe.
And when you think about how bad they were from the perimeter,
Yeah.
and they're winning this game by 13 right now, unbelievable. I mean, Michigan backers got to be sick.
Well, yeah, that's the big issue, right? You're getting 9.5, and you're sat there now going, we're not close to covering, right? I mean, we're kind of getting rolled up.
Yeah.
We're hoping to backdoor this number, right? You don't feel like you can win this game right now if you're a Wolverine backer?
That's 78.5 total on Auburn.
Yeah, hey, listen, you said it. You said it. This team was
plus
piping hot,
180.
Joe.
Plus 180.
Piping hot.
Unbelievable.
But again, like the 3 points, it's not as if the 3-point shots.
No.
You
it was
know,
all Broom and then the bounds and then just working in.
They've made 5 threes in this half, which is a good amount, but it's not like record setting.
Back down to 470, Auburn.
Man, I remember a time when Broom plus Wolf was going to be an easy winner for me on the 50-plus.
Yeah.
Instead, Danny Wolf has not been doing anything for quite some time, and Janai Broom's resting.
Yeah, it's crazy right
Can we just get a poll? Can we just get an outrage? Miles Kelly! Oh.
now.
He throws it away, Pettiford. I can't believe we didn't get a third. 7:59, a 3-ball goes in. I only won my bet.
Yeah.
Because a bet happened, because it came in a second late. That was a second early. It was a loss. Yeah, bizarre, man.
If you have Janai Broom for 25-plus, you have to be sick right now.
100%, yeah.
I mean, 21.
This kid skies in, steals a board away from Wolf. If I'm the big man, I'm screaming at him. That's not your board. That's mine. Get in there, Danny boy. Let him foul you a little. Whoa, feel the body. Up strong. Up strong. Up strong. Good rebound. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
This kid's crumbling under the pressure. Call it like you see it, Joe. Go ahead.
Auburn just pulling away now, and the foul game with 11 points isn't going to be a
It's
factor.
not, yeah, like all of a sudden, right? It's so 2 seconds ago you went, man, that big Auburn team total.
Yeah.
And now it feels like maybe no one's going to score the rest of the game.
They're
right?
lucky if they get to 70. Auburn. So
that's how it feels. No, you're 100% correct. Good look there for the Tigers. Can't get it to fall. There's my Wolf board. Perfect. So that's that. What are we on? We're coming up against the break here. Houston's up 5 on Purdue, 42-37. But we're following the close here, which would set up an Auburn-Michigan State really fun game in that South region. We're going to take a break. Come on right back with you here on SportsGrid.
We all know a night out at the club in Vegas can get a little bit pricey, but I've got a tip that can save you a cover fee at some of the hottest nightclubs. All you have to do is sign up online for free with a credible guest list service. Then, just show up before 10:30 and check right in. See you in Las Vegas. Let's get lucky.
You studied the stats. You had the perfect bracket until your upsets turned into regrets. SportsGrid rides the highs and lows of every buzzer beater, bracket buster, and Cinderella story.
Queen at the buzzer, the Big Ten Freshman of the Year.
Our team brings you sharp insights, real-time reactions, and all the madness. Only on SportsGrid.
The two guys that can do it all.
Too much electricity this morning.
This is a good time. We're having a lot of fun.
I had to do a triple take. Ka-ching! Why? Because of parity.
I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Load management is a dirty word.
Let him rip.
You know what? Circumstances provide the results. What? How do you do this once? Oh, Donnie, you've got such a good show there.
A network that is booming.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid. It's smarter to be on SportsGrid.
All right, back at the right here. It's In-Game Live. It's Bracket Central. Joe Lisi, Kevin Walsh. One more hour to go. Well,
is it?
We're here until Houston Purdue's
done,
I believe. So maybe more. 44-41 Cougs lead. But we are following the close of Michigan and Auburn, 67-56, posting a live total 139.5, posting a live spread 12.5 right now. Props-wise, you think Janai Broome comes back in here, Joe, or you think you should, right?
You should. To close out the final 2 minutes, there's no reason to leave him on the bench right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want them to sneak back into this game somehow, some way. Under 10 in the foul game, you have to close it. Nice! That's it! Close it out. Up 13. Up 13. Let's go. All right.
69-56, 2.5 to go here for the Auburn Tigers. Again, a date with Michigan State awaits the winner of this game, which is certainly trending towards being Auburn. The Wolverines' offense has just not had anything going here in half number 2. They've pump-faked on what looked like open threes.
Broome is out there.
Yeah, he is. I can't believe I'm actually going to end up. Think about this, Joe. Padula and Richardson is going to get closer to 50 than Broome and Wolf.
I know.
Crazy. That's wild.
And the fact that Broome has been stuck on 21 points, the bounds were the way to go tonight. 16 bounds. FanDuel only had 14 plus, I believe. I could be wrong. Maybe
no, I don't think they go up to see. You're not getting 16. 14 is the peak you'll see. 14's the peak you'll see.
No foul game, right? Just end this game.
You're gonna have to hit a three. You're in a bad spot.
There we go.
He'll go to the line for 2.
He's gonna tease with this 25.
46-41 right now for Houston. Javier Francis with a bucket. Uzan still playing well. Sharp and Uzan stepping in for LJ Cryer. Cryer having a bad game, but Sharp and Uzan with 29 points for Houston. Fletcher Lawyer still playing well. Braden Smith, a lot of passing. He's not taking a shot in the second half. I'm not trying to crush the kid. Big Ten Player of the Year. Part of that's his passing. He cannot just refuse to shoot the ball in the second half. That's not acceptable. This isn't a kid who won Player of the Year or Player of the conference because he was averaging 12 dimes. It was 8.5. It's great. Averages 16 a game.
Yeah.
On the season, shot 13 attempts from the field, 6 attempts from 3. He's got to be more aggressive to give Purdue life in this game, Joe. Just has to be.
Yeah. So it's unbelievable when you talk about the ebbs and flows of this game. Houston does have, like, right now, all of a sudden the lead, but they're not playing all that great right now. I mean,
they're winning with offense now in the second half, right? Maybe a little bit, it feels like.
Yeah, you're right. I just think that when you look at this game, though, right now, 5 points.
It's there.
Yeah.
But the problem, again, with Auburn showed lead. Michigan never grabbed it back. Right? Houston shows lead. You would not be surprised if at no point do we go, oh, Purdue's got up 1.
Yeah, it just has that feel to it right now.
You get extended on by these teams.
I know.
And in order, if you're Purdue, again, like, your best guy's got to take over, right? Trey Kaufman-Wren's 3 of 9. Trey Kaufman-Wren's not shooting from anywhere outside of right in front of underneath the basket.
Right.
And he can't get it going.
Yeah, crazy.
So, Joe, 9.5's at all, it's just 6.5 in terms of the side.
For what?
For you.
I'm 6.5. Right.
I can see you're annoyed by this game.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out, like, what specifically.
Well, because I don't want them to play the foul game. Like, what are we doing?
You just don't
here?
want to deal with any mess.
Yeah, like, just end this already. Like, okay, what are we doing here? No! Come on.
With the foul, too, really.
Now, with a minute left, the foul game. Come on.
12-point lead. Minute 20 to go. But they're not even shooting threes.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Now the foul game. Now we're going to go back to the fouls? You care about this.
What?
Look at this. What are we at here? It's a 12.
Roddy Gale Jr. To the line. Double bonus. Gets the first to fall. Cuts it to 11.
Good for him.
Just giving a breakdown.
Yeah, I know. Doing a great job, Jim Nance.
No play-by-play. What are you talking about? No play-by-play.
Oh, boy. Costas here. Okay. All right. Here we go. Minute 20 left. They're going to be up what? Meh.
That's the second to go there for Michigan.
All right,
70 to 60.
Here we go. Now we're going to.
You think they're going to defend?
Yeah.
You think they're going to foul?
This Dusty May. Like, what are we doing here? You got your doors blown off. A second. Now we're going to do the foul.
They're fouling.
Yeah. See?
They're fouling. A lot of points going to come your way all of a sudden.
That 78.5 is going to be.
Come on, 78.
That 78.5 and plus 1. They're going to go for 2 now.
You think Auburn's going to get 9 more?
Yeah.
No, you come on.
They're gonna foul out. Watch.
Hold on. Is there a live total in this game by some miracle? No, there's not. Do you think this game's going to get 140 points in it? That's 10 more.
Yeah.
You think?
They're up 11. You don't?
I'd sell it. I would sell under 139.5. I'd sell it.
All right.
This could be your big win of the night.
Yeah, please don't start this big win. All of a sudden now we can't hit a shot for Purdue. What are we doing here?
Down 7, not good.
Yeah.
Catching 8.5 up at the break.
It's crazy. Dogs haven't been.
What a pass by Hayden Smith.
Was that Kaufman-Wren?
Yeah. That's your guy.
What are we doing here? 12-point game.
Slow playing it. Roddy Gale. Who's he looking for? Roddy Gale.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, right to the tin.
He won't die.
Right.
Yeah. Here we go.
Here you go, up to
what
134.
Up to Come on. Here, another foul.
Here's Miles Kelly.
Oh, good for him. Great for Miles Kelly. That's right. Great for Miles Kelly right now.
He might be able to make a pair, get you close. What would this get him up to? 4? If he makes 2?
Yeah.
What do you need him for?
15. Close. Good night for him. Really good night for him.
LJ Cryer, I don't know if they get to 15 combined.
Yeah, he's got 5 now, so he makes both of these. Splash in the pot.
No, you're being lawless. Come on. You can't. You're being reckless.
All of a sudden now, this total is going to blow right through in the total
Houston,
game.
Purdue. This thing is opening up. Houston has 21 points on the board in the first 10 minutes after they scored 29 in the second half.
There we go. Just there's Danny Boy Wolf.
Oh, triple falls for the Boilermakers.
All right, good. Who was that?
Who would you need?
Anybody. I just need. Hang on to the 8.5, man.
Miles
Don't die.
Colvin.
That kid Colvin.
Yo, that's with
Roosevelt Colvin's.
did Broom just foul out? Wow. Not great, Joe. 22 and 16.
Is that another
Can you
one?
believe
what
that?
happened there with Colvin? What happened? He
Not
got
sure.
fouled? Come on, we're
Eli
up.
Broom
Well,
fouled out. Up 12. Game's at 136. You really could see 150 in this game.
I don't know. Danny Boy Wolf can't make a shot.
What if I needed that free throw?
The Wolfman looks like you lost your doggy, didn't you, Danny Boy?
Look at him. Here he goes. I need him to find a way to get me to the. Are we going to break? How long? Check Panther. Check Reiki. Check Wildcat. He misses both.
Danny
Oh,
boy.
that's no good. All right, so there's your cover, Joe.
Dig.
Ooze on. Cougs. I like this Houston Cougars, Joey.
That's
All right, we'll be right back on SportsGrid.
We all know a night out at the club in Vegas can get a little bit pricey, but I've got a tip that can save you a cover fee at some of the hottest nightclubs. All you have to do is sign up online for free with a credible guest list service. Then, just show up before 10:30 and check right in. See you in Las Vegas. Let's get lucky.
You studied the stats. You had the perfect bracket until your upsets turned into regrets. SportsGrid rides the highs and lows of every buzzer beater, bracket buster, and Cinderella story.
Queen at the buzzer, the Big Ten Freshman of the Year.
Our team brings you sharp insights, real-time reactions, and all the madness. Only on SportsGrid.
The two guys that can do it all.
Too much electricity this morning.
This is a good time. We're having a lot of fun.
I had to do a triple take. Ka-ching! Why? Because of parity.
I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Load management is a dirty word.
Let him rip.
You know what? Circumstances provide the results. What? How do you do this once? Oh, Donnie, you've got such a good show there.
A network that is booming.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid. It's smarter to be on SportsGrid.
All right, we back or what, huh?
Great.
Couple bites of eggplant parm in the commercial break.
Hey,
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad. Now, Purdue let go of the rope.
They're
Down 10.
fattening me up so they can lead me to slaughter. No?
Yeah. I mean, Danny Boy Wolf let everybody down.
Not me. 20. Now, he would have because I had him for 26.5 PRA. Gets to 27. Misses 2 free throws at the end there. Finishes with 20 points, 6 rebounds, and an assist.
Am I really going to lose this Purdue game now? Am I? Catching 8.5. Are we going to? Are we going to let go of the rope? Our great producers, they love me so much they want to see me lose.
Well,
You know, it makes for good radio and TV. I know. Danny boy.
to be fair,
Yeah,
and I'll give the short version.
Yeah, the short version.
I think they're just reciprocating the love. I think.
I want to see everybody win. What?
Cut it out. 56-46.
Why do you say that?
I'll just tell you this: producers in the air on fire right now. Can't miss.
Yeah, hottest night of his life right now. Hitting threes left and right. Oh, look at Bruce.
Oh no, Oh, that's yeah. He's that could be dangerous. A little too excited for an Elite Eight trip as a 1 seed. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. All right, so here's the deal, Joe. 10.5-point number, total 131.5. You want to get involved?
No. Yeah, that's
6
it.
made threes.
Yeah, give him the title right now. I mean, no, Houston.
So, see, I see it in your eyes. No. I see that look in your eyes. So you're betting against Houston until the wheels come off. I see that look. I know that look. Give him the title now. I know that look.
Let me tell you something.
Wow.
Let me just say this, okay? A few years ago, when Houston became this blue-collar type of team,
yeah,
and I don't know if you remember, we did the Bracket Central. We just started, right? Bracket Central.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody was backing Buddy Boeheim in Syracuse.
Yeah.
And they absolutely put Syracuse and Jim Boeheim and Buddy Boeheim in a body bag when they shut them down in that game. You know who was on them back then? Me.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Oklahoma State. I put Houston on the map, okay?
Okay.
They got to a certain level. Now we got everybody backing Houston. Obviously Duke and Cooper Flagg and Florida, Remember I told you Florida during the conference tourney could be the best team in the SEC. I said that, right? Now they have Walter Clayton, your guy from Iona. I get that. My point is, I jumped off at just the right time. When everybody started this hot, Houston pick and Kelvin Sampson, and he never won a natty in Oklahoma, right? Had good teams, just never lived up to expectations.
Yep.
He got to a certain point.
Yep.
He plateaued. You know when they beat Kofi Coburn in Illinois in that blue collar win? Remember?
Sure.
Yeah. They look great. Mm-hmm. They got smashed by Nova. Remember when they got smashed?
Yeah.
I was on Nova.
Okay.
I jumped off them.
Yep.
From that point on, never been on them again.
All right.
That's it. They're dead to me.
So you're out on Houston, right?
I'm out on Houston.
Great. You're currently watching Purdue, had a 2-point lead, couldn't guard a nosebleed right now. Uzon outscored
Hit
Purdue
it, kid!
by his half. Clank. That's all right. Keep trying. Bound Roberts. So no worries on that front of it. So now we go to Joey title pick, right? So we go, all right, who's left?
I'm on Alabama.
Yeah.
That's my pick.
Huh?
It is. Yeah.
And slowly but surely,
yeah,
the Crimson Tide becomes synonymous with Lisi. Every year, real fun. A lot of scoring, not enough winning. Just like the LSU Tigers.
Interesting. Which, by the way, I have them at 20-1 to win.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Manny Sharp.
Manny Sharp.
56-46. Let's jump in game. We don't have to spend this whole show hearing about how you're going to pick against Houston until they tell you, hey, sorry, pro, try again.
They've done a great job, pro. They've won all their road games.
Only on Joe Grind.
Right now they're covering. End the game like this. 8 points.
Make it permanent.
Let's
that would be great for you.
Could we press here, Colvin? Could we do something?
Yeah.
There's Braden Smith again. 7 points, 11
No, but he's
assists.
diming. He's diming. I have points, rebounds, and assists in my play. What about you?
PRA? PRA?
That's my pra.
Yeah, I know.
Ball's loose. Get on the ground.
Oh, boy. I would love to see Purdue win this
If
game.
I can get Houston at 8.5, I might have to jump in game. Let's end this the way we're supposed to.
N1.
What's the live number?
We ain't going anywhere.
Oh, 7.5 minus 130.
Play some defense, Purdue. Play some defense.
Got a timeout. Let's get a timeout.
This
Lawyer.
LJ Cryer looks
at
like
16.
a deer in the headlights.
Key to Lawyer's night. Lisi didn't touch him. Shots are falling. That was all right. That was low.
That was low.
That was low.
It's all right.
Baseball's up. Dodgers, Tigers, 2-2. You want to get in?
Nah.
Kinda. That game could end, that game gets to extras. That game gets to extras, you could see 100 runs.
100.
Okay, maybe not 100.
All right, 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know how it works.
That game could get 6-6 in
That was
a
Ohtani.
heartbeat.
Sit down.
What do you like in this
Any
game?
hits? Nah, I'm not.
Nothing?
I'm not.
So you're all right.
Right now.
So you're zagging.
I'm zagging.
129.5 live. What do you like in this game, Joe? Houston, Purdue. Lawyer, red hot, 16 points.
You still like this Houston team, huh?
Yeah, I feel good about.
Why don't you step up at plus 550 and take them double the meat
Again?
Yeah.
I have them quite a few times.
Yeah.
Joe.
All right.
Double the meat. I mean, they keep going, oh, him again. That's what happens. When it comes to me, and here they go, oh, this guy again. Wow.
Now.
But here's the thing,
South region for Sunday, Auburn 5.5 over Michigan State.
We get the start times 5.5. Whoa.
220 it says.
Is Michigan? People are going to be on Auburn. That number's going to climb. No? 6.5 somewhere else. It's a climber.
The way Michigan State played tonight?
Yeah.
I didn't like them. Did you?
But to some degree, right? To some degree, could the next game be the best game? All right, let's take a break. We'll come right back with you. We're live with you here. It's In-Game Live. Bracket Center.
We all know a night out at the club in Vegas can get a little bit pricey, but I've got a tip that can save you a cover fee at some of the hottest nightclubs. All you have to do is sign up online for free with a credible guest list service. Then, just show up before 10:30 and check right in. See you in Las Vegas. Let's get lucky.
You studied the stats. You had the perfect bracket until your upsets turned into regrets. SportsGrid rides the highs and lows of every buzzer beater, bracket buster, and Cinderella story.
The Big Ten Freshman of the Year!
Our team brings you sharp insights, real-time reactions, and all the madness. Only on SportsGrid.
The two guys that can do it all.
Too much electricity this morning.
This is a good time. We're having a lot of fun.
I had to do a triple take. Ka-ching! Why? Because of parity.
I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Load management is a dirty word.
Let him rip.
You know what? Circumstances provide the results. What? How do you do this one? Oh, Donnie, you got such a good show there.
A network that is booming.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid. It's smarter to be on SportsGrid.
Back with you right here on SportsGrid. We got Joe Lisi. I'm Kevin Walsh with you here. Triple falls for Purdue. 57-53 is the score now. It's a 4-point game with 5 to go. Joe needs Purdue to cover an 8.5-point number. Pre-game.
Come on.
I have Houston futures. I do have a Braden Smith point, rebound, and assist prop. He's currently at 23 PRA. 13 assists for Braden Smith in this basketball game.
Unbelievable. Stepping up, obviously, as the facilitator tonight.
Here's the thing. It's hard to crush someone that has 13 assists, so I'm not crushing him, but he's still not attempted a shot in the second half. That feels impossible.
He has a tendency to do that, right?
He's been doing it in this tournament, I feel. Certainly did last game.
Here's the thing. For me, catching 8.5, we could both win this. As long as it's a one-possession game, they're not going to have the foul game, right? That's all I care about. Get it to 57-55. Let the next 3 minutes elapse, and whoever has the ball standing.
Dogs went 500 on Thursday, yeah? 2-2? Is that right? Arizona got the cover, and then Arkansas got the cover?
Correct.
So today you have one cover, which, miracle cover, obviously, for Ole Miss.
Right, yeah.
But Purdue then could make it, a clean split. Totals-wise today, Joe, we're all unders. This game is your best chance at an over. Yesterday, we were all – I mean, how about that, though? A potential for a Sweet 16, 500 on totals, 500 on dogs.
Yeah,
your favorites.
I mean, we have. It's just amazing how these games have played out. Just in terms of the money line for the underdogs, haven't been barking even when you think. Look at how much Ole Miss dominated today, and they still couldn't cover, right? And not cover, pull it out.
Mm-hmm.
Arkansas, double-digit lead, last 5 minutes, let it slip, lose. Heartbreaking, right?
Yeah.
Purdue, I want to say, shocking, that they're in the game. But,
well, I mean, again, they were up
were
in half.
Plus 280 money line? What were they?
3?
Yeah.
That sounds about right. Maybe a little more. That sounds about right.
Kaufman Wren, come on.
Here did he open that up?
Did he come on in the second half?
Turn the air
Kaufman
on.
Wren.
He's not done much, Joe. He's got
12 points.
He's got 4 fouls on him, too.
Yeah. 4 of 11 from the field. Boyer's the
2
guy.
points.
Look at this 2-point game. Just keep it within margin. That's all I care about. Just don't die. Don't die, Purdue.
Well, look, now, I mean, you've got a ball game here, right? Houston struggled to close out Gonzaga, struggling to, keep it at bay. It doesn't help when you have L.J. Cryer, 1 of 11, 2 points, team's leading scorer.
You can't have your best player play his worst game. It can't happen in these games.
Now, the encouraging thing, again, if you're a glass half full kind of guy, is you think, all right, if we get out of this game, we're going to get a much better performance from our guy next round, right?
Are you?
That's just the law of averages.
And here's the thing, Kev. You want to talk about miserable shooting performances.
Ball goes out on Purdue, 348, 57 of 55, so we're at 112 points.
Yes.
Do we have an in-game total?
I mean,
128 and a half. 112, 128 and a half. How many is that? 16 and a half. So you need 17 and 349.
I would say no. Not going to happen.
What was the foul situation? Do you know?
No, I didn't see the foul situation, but I can't tell you with 3 minutes
Go ahead,
left.
give that to me in my ear, the foul situation, please. So, I heard something about a bonus. At home, on the TVs, they're screaming.
Kev,
Houston's in the bonus.
L.J. Cryer, 1 of 11 tonight.
Yep. Absolutely nothing.
Sharp. He has 17, but 5 of 13. Uzan's the most consistent guy. 6 of 9 from 3, 7 of 14 from the field.
Mm-hmm.
Lawyer's the most consistent for Purdue right now. 2 of 7, though, from 3.
You want a crazy bet? I don't know if this – would you want either of these, both teams to score in the final 2 minutes? Like you can get 159 to a minute and then 59 seconds.
How about final – do we have that 2-minute bet? Buzzer beater, plus 250?
Yeah. Like 1 plus 120. I don't really like that much.
Why?
I don't know. It feels a little wonky.
Wonky?
I could kind of see it getting there, Joe, if there's fouls. 1-3 would feel like an avalanche.
You got it in the Michigan State
and a
game.
half. You did, yeah.
Did we get it in Auburn?
Late? I mean, Michigan just kept playing, right? You got a little bit of a late surge. 128 and a half. Can you get 17 points to call it a night? Possibly. Let's hit a break. We'll come on right back with you. Final 4, Houston, Purdue on SportsGrid.
We all know a night out at the club in Vegas can get a little bit pricey, but I've got a tip that can save you a cover fee at some of the hottest nightclubs. All you have to do is sign up online for free with a credible guest list service. Then, just show up before 10:30 and check right in. See you in Las Vegas. Let's get lucky.
You studied the stats. You had the perfect bracket until your upsets turned into regrets. SportsGrid rides the highs and lows of every buzzer beater, bracket buster, and Cinderella story.
The Big Ten Freshman of the Year!
Our team brings you sharp insights, real-time reactions, and all the madness. Only on SportsGrid.
The two guys that can do it all.
Too much electricity this morning.
This is a good time. We're having a lot of fun.
I had to do a triple take. Ka-ching! Why? Because of parity.
I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Load management is a dirty word.
Let him rip.
You know what? Circumstances provide the results. What? How do you do this one? Oh, Donnie, you've got such a good show there.
A network that is booming.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid. It's smarter to be on SportsGrid.
Back with you right here on SportsGrid. They have announced the tip times for Sunday. Game number 1 will be Tennessee and Houston. Game number 2 will be Auburn and Michigan State. Just to let everybody know where things are going to be settling up for your Sunday slate of NCAA tournament action. Again, at least that's what I saw over there on the television screen. Let me see if I can confirm that over here. But that was, again, from the broadcast. I don't actually see it tweeted. Oh, there it is. Yep. Oh, that came out a while ago. Pardon me. Yep. It's going to be Tennessee against the winner of Houston and Purdue, and it'll be Auburn.
What's the total
against
in that
Michigan
game?
State?
Tennessee versus the winner of what? Houston
and Purdue.
If it's Houston, what's that total?
Well,
124, 123 and a half.
I mean, tonight's total was open to 131.5. So
that's Purdue.
But it's got to be lower,
right?
I mean,
120 and a half,
125.5. I'm thinking 126.5. You're just gonna have to bet the over and just eat the loss. I've been doing that for my whole life. I've been doing that before I knew what I was doing. I've been doing that while I know what I'm doing. It doesn't matter. Let me just tell you this: you hang a total like that in front of my face, I start drooling. My eyes in the back of my head. There's nothing like it.
L.J. Cryer with the big 3 at the wrong time for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hanging on by a thread with the 8.5 here. You know, I need just hang in there, don't die. I mean, if they make a basket on this possession, right, Kev?
Yeah.
They're not fouling, so we'll go down to a minute, and then hopefully it's a one-possession game and game on. That's it. Just end it. Get out of Dodge.
60-55 with 2.5 left here. The thing is, Purdue now with Braden Smith at the helm, you're like, we should be able to score. It actually comes down to getting stops almost, right, Joe?
Yeah. Defensively, they're going to have to get stops. Wow, that was some pass. That was some pass, Kev.
I want to crush him for not shooting, but he is making great reads every possession.
Unbelievable that was.
Kaufman read up to 14 out of nowhere.
Yeah. We talked about his in-game halftime number. I didn't check, but
yeah, they were offering you like 20. They weren't giving you like a real number you could get to. It felt like.
Get that bounce.
Great rebound.
Here we go.
Chance to tie.
This is it.
Under 2 to go. Great games here today.
Yeah.
Had a lot of fun.
These games have been really good.
Can Braden
work for the 2? You don't need a 3 here.
Oh, it's a laser. Absolute laser out of the hands of Braden Smith. Kid can't knock it down, though.
Kev, that was some look.
That was I can't crush him. That was a gorgeous pass. 60, 57, 117
Don't foul.
points.
There's no need to foul here. None.
Yeah, so you need 8.5. I'll root that, no problem.
I mean, come on. There's no need to foul.
I'll root 8.5, no problem.
Now L.J. Cryer wants to be the man.
But that's what you got to do. You got to close.
All right. Wow.
Can't get it to fall. Minute 10 left here in this basketball game.
You don't need the 3. You just play for the 2 here.
Right, but my thing is I don't think he is not looking to score, it feels like at all.
Is he going to the line?
No, they're not really close to the bonus.
5. They got 5. They got 2 more to give, right? Or 1. Got 5.
Who?
Houston.
Yeah. Yeah, so they have one. Well, they have one more to give, and then the next one. So I guess I shouldn't say not close. But usually with a minute left, you just assume everybody's in the bonus.
Yeah, here's the thing. If you're Purdue and you're trying to win this game, again, the look has to be solid for the 3. But with a minute left.
Oh, yeah. No, because Joe,
what are we doing here?
Yeah, that's not good. The other team, Joe, is in the 1-1. Wow, Braden takes it. That was his first shot of the second half. Would you believe that?
Unbelievable.
Under a minute now in this game, 60-57. We've had 5 points since basically the 4-minute mark total, which is incredible.
Now with this,
he's got to go.
You got to take the 3. No,
he's got to go. He was just hoping to find a shooter, and he found one. Wow, tie ball game with 33.7 to go. Houston and Purdue, 60s up. Cougars are going to take a timeout after they cross half court. Tied up. You don't want overtime.
No.
If they're going to win it, they're going to win it. You're not looking for overtime.
Who's taking your shot? Who do you want?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Honestly, I think I would like to get the ball to Manny Sharp. I just don't think L.J. Cryer has a rhythm. How about 15 assists for Braden Smith in this
Unbelievable.
basketball
That
game?
last one to not the last one, the one before the Kaufman ran, the bounce pass.
Yep.
Penetrate, bounce pass. Unbelievable. Just amazing when you playing a great game. And I have to be honest, when I thought this game played out last week, very impressed with the defensive effort of Purdue.
Yeah, I think that's totally fair.
I mean, I thought the guards, Lawyer and Braden
Minus
Smith,
225 on Houston,
would crumble by this style. They haven't played well.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
If you're Houston, you got to work underneath. Kaufman-Renn has 4.
Right.
Try and get him right now. No.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be as aggressive underneath. No 3-point shot. I'm working this underneath and trying to get a 5th foul on Kaufman-Renn. Did you splash the pot?
No, I'm just making sure I don't. I'm making sure I don't. It's a great made 3. Braden Smith. My only thing is,
who is that guy that made it
on the
Boilermakers?
Camden Hyde, Heedy.
All right.
You know me and last names. No, that's us though. 60 up. So here's the thing: if you're Houston, though,
there's 4-second differential with the play clock.
With Purdue having no timeouts,
shot clock.
I am taking ages here. You know what I mean?
But my look, is I don't care if you stay outside. You want to wait until 10. I'm going down low because if I don't get it, I want to make sure that I try at least draw a foul on Kaufman-Renn. Where if the game goes into overtime,
he's out.
He's out.
My point is, though, if you're Houston, right, and you get a shot up,
is Cryer going to be like? Is he going to be like?
All of a sudden now,
he's going to try and take the game over in the final 30 seconds. Guy shot 2 of 12.
Right. I hear you. 60 up, 29 seconds to go here. We are on in-game live.
And
Bracket
everything's
Central
in the
on
balance right now.
SportsGrid.
Total 133.5.
Yeah, I mean, total backers are praying for overtime. No other way to get there. Houston backers are praying for overtime. Boilermakers, if you're plus the points, just end this game.
No movement.
Kelvin Sampson agrees. Just let it run out.
What are we doing?
You guys know the rule. No play-by-play.
That's a bad possession.
It's going to be all Uzan. No one else is going to touch it. Put back chance, opportunity. Looks like it'll stay Cougs' ball. Milos Uzan got a shot up. They could have called an offensive foul. They didn't. Good look. Couple of putback chances. Ball goes out of bounds. They call it Houston ball. But as everybody knows at this point in the tournament, we're going to review it.
How is that not a foul?
Yeah, that's a foul, Joe. That's a foul. I'll call it. That's a foul. That 100% is a foul. I'm stunned it wasn't called. I'm very surprised. I'm very, very surprised that was not called. Very rare. Very rare that's not called.
I mean, forearm, the whole thing.
Again, so here's the thing, right? We always get angry about officials deciding games, da-da-da. That's an instance where a ref might say, it's tied, I can call this. Yeah, and I don't know if that's all going through their head, but I don't think people would have been annoyed if that was the call made on that in that situation, in that moment.
What are you doing here? Looking for a tip-in, or you're taking a three?
You'll probably get a three-point shot is my guess. My guess is you're going to get a three-point shot. How about a tournament, by the way, that has had no overtime games, is staring down the barrel of the only two games that go to overtime, where they're two latest games of the tournament.
And
yesterday,
them.
but again, it's like, all right, listen, we wanted overtime at like noon, not overtime at midnight. You know, 1 a.m. here, but that's all right. We're having fun. We're hitting a break. Sadly, yet appropriately, if this game is ended in regulation, we'll come back and talk about it on the other side, or we will be with you here for overtime. Houston and Purdue. That's next. We're live on SportsGrid. We'll be right back with you here.
We all know a night out at the club in Vegas can get a little bit pricey, but I've got a tip that can save you a cover fee at some of the hottest nightclubs. All you have to do is sign up online for free with a credible guest list service. Then, just show up before 10:30 and check right in. See you in Las Vegas. Let's get lucky.
You studied the stats. You had the perfect bracket until your upsets turned into regrets. SportsGrid rides the highs and lows of every buzzer beater, bracket buster, and Cinderella story.
The Big Ten Freshman of the Year!
Our team brings you sharp insights, real-time reactions, and all the madness. Only on SportsGrid.
The two guys that can do it all.
Too much electricity this morning.
This is a good time. We're having a lot of fun.
I had to do a triple take. Ka-ching! Why? Because of parity.
I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Load management is a dirty word.
Let him rip.
You know what? Circumstances provide the results. What? How do you do this one? Oh, Donnie, you got such a good show there.
A network that is booming.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid. It's smarter to be on SportsGrid.
All right, so we are back, and it is either going to be Houston, Tennessee, or one of the most memorable moments in the history of the tournament if Purdue can make a shot here, because if they do, it's probably going to be a 3.
They got no shot.
0.9. I hear you, Joe. Houston ran one of the best inbounds plays I've ever seen in my entire life. That got Milo Seuss on a wide open layup, and he made it. It's 62-60. Purdue covering.
Everybody's happy right now.
Game's under. I don't know what all the delays are.
Not really sure.
Maybe it's who's in. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure.
I don't know. What do you do? basketball pass straight down baseball,
Yeah.
80 yards to pay dirt. Christian Leitner 2.0.
Honestly, I might just see the problem is that how much time do you have to even get it off becomes the issue.
Oh, boy.
He gets it off. Braden Smith, all short, 62-60. The Houston Cougars, the number 1 seed in the Midwest region, are advancing. This unbelievably difficult run that they have to just make it to this point has proven to be just that, incredibly difficult. Gonzaga, awesome team, much better than an 8 seed. Purdue, very good team, appropriately booked as a 4, but having to play them in their building, you knew that was going to add to the envelope, and it certainly did here for Houston. And now they wait and play the number 2 seed in this region in Tennessee. No favors done for them on the road here to this tournament. Same thing said about Duke's run. Duke having to play Baylor, who were, Mississippi State obviously was a great, a good team, but Baylor, same deal. Arizona, same deal. And then Bama waiting for Duke. And that's in part because we've seen the best teams in this tournament be the best teams in this tournament.
Yeah.
That's what it's come down to, Joe.
And again, you talk about best players not stepping up. L.J. Cryer, not what a great day, right? And we just saw, Auburn struggle for the most part in the first half. It's been throughout the tournament that we haven't seen, I want to say, 2 half-full games from a lot of the top teams. I think right now the best team playing well right now is going to be Duke. Duke is probably right there. But again, you look at Houston, you look at what Auburn did tonight. This was a game where Houston got pushed to the limit.
Yep.
They still found ways to step up. In the second half, they extended. They went back to basics. And again, with L.J. Cryer shooting 2 of 12, 5 points,
yep,
they survive. And that's the biggest thing right now is that some teams would have died and lost. They found a way to prevail. They're in the Elite Eight, and now everything's in front of them. I think this might have been their toughest test with Purdue playing so close to home, right, with the hometown crowd. They get through that. Maybe it's a little bit easier. They got through Gonzaga, second half effort as well, but great inbounds play. And again, they outwork you. They're going to give you 40 minutes no matter how good or bad they're playing.
Houston wins this game, and I know it was a low total. I don't want this to be lost. They just held Purdue to 60 points. In a game where Braden Smith had 15 assists, which give him all the credit in the world. I don't know how you get 15 assists in a game where your team scores 60. This is not a Purdue team it is easy to button up.
Right.
I believe this is the second fewest points they have scored this season, and you did it in a spot that was massive. Let's not forget, Houston trailed at the break in this game. I know they came back. They pulled up. They did. They led by 10. It gets close. Yeah, if you're Houston, you don't like that the game's in the balance, 30 seconds to go against Gonzaga, against Purdue. That's valid. That is absolutely valid. But it was. And they prevailed again, and now they'll meet Tennessee. We wait to see those opening numbers. Those numbers are coming out. 3.5 spread, 124.5 listed total, Joe.
I like Tennessee.
I'm going to be honest with you.
I like Tennessee.
Yeah?
I don't love it.
No, stop, Joe. I might have 121.5 on DraftKings total.
124.5 on FanDuel. 3-point discrepancy.
That's a huge discrepancy. Is there a chance that you could, click? I want to see if I can maybe just click around. I don't know if I can. I'm going to just see what I can do. I just want to see if I can find some other books, because that's madness. But 3-point, you don't see that. You're talking about the two biggest sports books, Joe, on one of the biggest games they'll have all year. 121.5 and 124.5.
61.60?
You'll get hooked. 61.60, you get hooked.
I mean, that's a low total.
The thing is,
that game's going to be played in a phone booth.
None of my where I keep my funds are not right now in DK. I'll tell you that. I'm gonna have to hit the transfer portal.
That's it.
What am I trying to look up here?
Let me just see what the national championship odds are right now.
What do you got for me?
Yeah, some movement. Houston 550 right now. Auburn 490. Bama a step back. They were 11-1 at the start of the day. Now 12-1. Tennessee 16-1. Texas Tech 23-1, and Michigan State 24-1.
Number 9. Most of these books don't even have the numbers out. 121.5. 4.5 spread on DK.
I mean, yeah, it's tough. It is tough.
That's crazy.
You still
Joe.
like Florida?
Tomorrow? I'm not sure I do.
I like Tech.
I'm thinking that we could be in that together then. I don't like Tennessee. To me, I felt very confident Houston would bulldoze that team. I don't think it. Here's the problem with Tennessee, man. Hey, man, we're going to show up. We're going to play,
blue collar.
Bulldog defense. And then across the table, it's Houston. Be like, and then what? That's who we are. You're not going to out Bulldog us. I don't see that happening. Do you?
I got to think about that game more. We have time for that Sunday.
Houston, you're telling me Tennessee's like, hey, Houston, we want a rock fight? That kid Chaz Lanier better score 30. And that might be half their points. The Tennessee team total is like 58.5.
Yeah. I like Tech tomorrow. It's scary. Total 155.5. We have Walter Clayton.
We'll be right back with you here on In-Game Live Bracket Central. We're buttoning it up.
We all know a night out at the club in Vegas can get a little bit pricey, but I've got a tip that can save you a cover fee at some of the hottest nightclubs. All you have to do is sign up online for free with a credible guest list service. Then, just show up before 10:30 and check right in. See you in Las Vegas. Let's get lucky.
You studied the stats. You had the perfect bracket until your upsets turned into regrets. SportsGrid rides the highs and lows of every buzzer beater, bracket buster, and Cinderella story.
The Big Ten Freshman of the Year!
Our team brings you sharp insights, real-time reactions, and all the madness. Only on SportsGrid.
The two guys that can do it all.
Too much electricity this morning.
This is a good time. We're having a lot of fun.
I had to do a triple take. Ka-ching! Why? Because of parity.
I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Load management is a dirty word.
Let him rip.
You know what? Circumstances provide the results. What? How do you do this one? Oh, Donnie, you got such a good show there.
A network that is booming.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid. It's smarter to be on SportsGrid.
All right, back with you right here on SportsGrid. It's In-Game Live Bracket Central. Final segment for myself, Kevin Walsh. That, of course, is Joe Lisi. Joe, with an eye towards tomorrow coming up in just a second, but today, 4 games. We were here with everyone for all 4. Biggest takeaway for you?
Biggest takeaway is I still believe right now Auburn is legit. You know, even though they didn't play that well today, I still believe with Broom, when he's on, they are a lethal team. And again, you know, you just look at the Florida getting respect. You see Duke getting respect. Plus 470 for Auburn, number 1 overall seed. I mean, still believe in this team. Now they're going to face Michigan State, and it's already down to 4.5. I still think the SEC is the best conference.
Yep.
We'll see what transpires with Duke and Bama tomorrow.
Yep.
But if somehow, some way, Duke gets clipped, what happens to that number for Auburn if they get through Michigan State? What are we looking at then? Are they back to the favorites?
If Duke loses, where will Auburn go?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be Florida.
Think so?
They love. Look at it now. They love the Gators. They do. They love the Gators.
I'm willing to make that bet. Auburn over the Gators.
Let me ask you this: so the Elite Eight is set, Joe. We have 4 number 1 seeds. Last time, only time, 2008, they all made it. It was one of the big talking points heading into this tournament. More people than we have seen before filled out brackets with all the number 1 seeds going.
Right.
Do we get all the number 1 seeds there? That part, let me just go out of state quickly.
I don't believe we do. I believe tomorrow we're going to see some upsets. I do. I believe Bama's going to knock off Duke. I honestly believe that. I know Duke and Cooper Flagg have dominated Proctor.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. But I believe that Bama could run them out. I just feel that way. Bama is that type of team. You want to run? We'll run.
Yeah.
You know.
So I just went and looked. It is about plus 330 for all of the 1 seeds to make the Final Four.
You might get that.
No, but my point is, it's not plus 120. They're not all laying 10,
right?
Because Duke's playing a great team in Bama. Houston's playing a really, really good team in Tennessee. Auburn's going up against Tom Izzo in Michigan State. Florida, a little banged up. This Texas Tech team's been really good this year. So, again, I know people don't view Ken Pom as a Bible. It's great. The top, there's 8 teams left. 1 through 7. 8 was Gonzaga out via Houston, and 9 is Texas Tech. That's what you have left on Ken Pom. Like that, it is just the best teams in college basketball are here.
And
that's what we got.
And that's what you want if you're a college basketball fan, ultimately, right? I mean,
yeah.
We always want to see Cinderella and we want to see everything, but just think about college football, the playoff. You want to see the 4 best teams prior to the expansion.
Yeah.
You want to see the best teams play for a national championship, right? I just think when you look at these games and you look at the lines and you look at where some of the dogs are booked, not in terms of the per game, but just the national championship odds. Line's 4.5, Auburn, Michigan State. It opened at 5.5 on FanDuel when they won. They immediately bet it down. They're taking Sparty. 24-1 to win the Natty. Well, that line is telling you they got no shot.
All right, so
no shot.
No, but listen. So I think so. Right now, you would think the title game is between who? Auburn and Bama in this moment.
I picked Texas Tech and Bama, so okay. I still have that alive.
I'll tell you this, Joe.
I still have it alive. I'm going to go with it.
I don't say this in a negative way, but I know you like it. You are on an island. If the championship game has none of the 1 seeds, I couldn't fathom that.
I believe in Bama. I'm living and dying with that
team. But you like both 1 seeds to kind of get knocked off on the one side of the bracket.
Yeah. I do.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man. No, I hear you, Joe. We're getting out of here, folks. Look, tomorrow it'll be Joe and I for Texas Tech, Florida. Can't wait. The Elite Eight's going to be great. It's been great so far. We've been with you here on SportsGrid. I'm exhausted, but in a good way.
Me too. Yeah, it was great. It was fun tonight.
We're going to do it again tomorrow, though, so we will see you right back here on In Game Live, Bracket Central.